Hello. How goes it?
What was it? Oh, I forget. Something was higher on it. I think the stam, 1560.
Stam also, I believe, waits.
Oh, really? It's a 792 weight.
Oh, no. That's right. Yeah, this one has 9. There was some...
Oh, what was that?
meeting.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I have my bears out.
I see that. So what do you want to work on tonight?
Um, oh, for one, I actually finished this side of the walkway over in front of the greenhouse.
Okay.
I can do some little runs, and we can work on um, fixing up the walkways area. I actually did expand that. I don't know if you were over here yet. I expanded this some.
I saw that.
I was running into some issues. It wouldn't place the blocks um, down underneath here.
Well, you have to remember, this sort of has to go to the ground, then build itself up.
Yeah, but it was green, but it wouldn't go, so I would need to work with this.
Okay.
It was weird. But
All
there's
right.
some stone and walkway and thatch foundations in the
Over here?
that one crafting table on the
Okay.
far side.
Okay.
Um,
So this one, we wanted to do one deep, right? Or are
yeah,
we
like a
doing...
space.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, did you say you wanted to, like, do, like, a divot like you did with the section next to the greenhouse? Or are you wanting to just have it nice and level with this?
I'm not following what you're saying.
Over here.
We were making like a tunnel, right? For the
Yeah,
with
but do you want to have an indentation, like, you know, go down one foundation like this?
oh, I don't think we need to. We would just need to make it 3 high. I only
Okay.
made it down here because I kind of messed up the height of the
Okay. All right.
of
I
that.
see. And you said is over here or in that singular S
Oh,
plus?
it's yeah. No, it's over here by the grill.
Oh, okay. Got
Should
it.
be some here. Yeah, there's oh, okay. There's one walkway stone. There's
Mm,
some thatch, 10 stone. Not a whole lot right now, but we have
uh,
resources.
got it. Do we have enough stone, wood, and thatch for making walls so we can sort of get an idea of what the layout's going to look like?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let me get my Quetzal, and we will make some blocks.
Okay.
Because we'll probably need 3 high, so we'll probably go 5 high, so we have like a roof. Um, and stone walls.
What was that?
We're doing stone walls right now, right?
Yeah. These are all males. Okay.
Oh, your birdies?
Yeah. There's only one female, so it's going to be... No, it's not your fault. It's just it's going to be a little bit longer time to get everything sorted. Yeah. I thought I could like have 2 eggs hatching so I could start working on getting the maximum stats, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've only seen like one 225 RG, and it was like I was going to get off the server, and it was in battling everything else. So
yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, unfortunately you're dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 225 RGs are hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a couple. They're female. Megatherums.
Oh.
I'm looking for a male to breed with. But I'm thinking I might, if you want to do next Wednesday, I'm doing the Iceworm Queen Cave.
Okay.
I was thinking about taking my my bears down there at least.
I haven't done any research on it. Have you?
I saw someone go through there, and there's probably there's like a long pathway, so you'll definitely want to take like cryopoded creatures.
Okay.
But you probably encounter maybe 8 or so worms before that, like smaller ones. And supposedly depending how many players are going in, is how many or how high your health is.
Oh, it's based on player count. Okay.
Yeah, but still, it's like it doesn't seem like it's too bad. He did the whole thing with just assault weapons and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I have 76 walls right now to start with.
Hey Raven, how's it going? Alright, so we're doing 1 wide, so I need to move this over here. Okay. We're wanting a flush with this one. Okay. So 5 high. Oh. I thought I placed it. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, you're good. And we wanted...
Oh, we can do pillars too. I was wondering why it wasn't... But we can do pillars on the ends here too.
Yeah, that's why I had the pillars on the corners, just to make it a little bit of... You want it as wide as this, or one less on both sides?
Well, let's see what we got here. I don't think we're going at... Or let's do the test here. We can land. Yeah, definitely as wide. So we'll go at least 3 wide.
3 wide and that's it? Or do we want to have it where, see, like we have 2 once, it's like 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on each side. So we could walk up.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Or so we do pretty much the same width as this one?
I think so. That'd be, because I know we were talking about only going 1 additional on each side, but that might get kind of tight.
Okay. So that means we'll need to the 1, 2, 3.
I'll go make some foundations.
What do you mean foundations?
Well, to expand, because we're gonna need more foundations, right?
Just one. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yep.
I'm gonna put the walls on your bird.
Yep.
Where are they? Where are they? There you go. Alright. Up to make foundations.
How deep?
Let's see.
Because the forge is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deep. Going good so far? That's good to hear.
I think probably 5.
Okay, so pretty much we're duplicating the same building.
Okay.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. All right. Then you said how high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 high.
Probably. Actually, might want to just duplicate the.
Exact height of pretty much the whole
good.
dimensions of this building here.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably because the Quetzal's not exactly small.
7 high. Okay, that's gonna be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We could always make the inside stuff first, like build up like 3 or 4 high, and then we can make the stairs and finish off inside like that.
I'm just making the perimeter right now, so. I'm waiting for you to come back so we can do that.
Making foundations now.
Did I mess up?
Did you hear about the Arc 2 update?
Okay. Think so?
Yeah, they're basically it's being delayed till the end of 24. And they're making like a Ark Survival Ascended, which is an upgraded Ark Survival Evolved game. And then, but they're making you pay $50 to get that, but then you also get Ark 2 when it comes out.
So it's like a pre-order bonus.
Pretty much, yeah. But when they do that, they're wiping all Ark 1 Evolved servers.
Oh yeah, I remember Jack posting that. It says official servers.
Oh, okay.
So anything hosted by Wildcard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Jack was saying he was concerned about that, but when I was reading the article, it just said official servers.
Okay. I didn't read anything official. I just heard people talking about it. So.
Yeah, Jack posted in the Arc. General.
Okay, I have 26 foundations. That should get us going decently, I think.
So like that high? That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to squish the Quetzal.
Okay. And this is going to be like a storage? Is that what we talked about?
It was with drop-off point.
Hmm. Wouldn't that drop-off point be technically the storage unit, or no?
Which storage unit?
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're saying we're just drop-off points, wouldn't that be just the best way to just, if we have any items, we just drop in there into this building
The one we're making?
for storage? Yeah. Or you were planning on having like an official storage area in a different building somewhere else?
Oh, when we talked last week, I thought we were making this like when I come back with metal, we can just easily drive through here, dump everything, and then if anyone's here, they can like couple it from there within the industrial area.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there are actually no boxes here. It's just going to be just a. Oh, okay, I see.
We might have a few chests or like a crafting station or two.
Okay.
But it's just like a transfer point, basically.
Okay, got it.
Kind of like raw goods.
Alrighty, that sounds good.
Let me get this.
Sometimes it goes underneath the hill, and then you can see it, like you place it, and then it'll build another one on top of each other. So just be aware of that.
It's green, but it's not placing. Oh, that one placed.
There you go. Nice.
I can't get this to place here.
Go to this, over to this corner right here.
Okay. Oh, that is weird. I can't get any of this to place.
Is it on the Quetzal? The foundations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Rudigs, how's it going? Oh.
You can pull if you want.
For some Huh? I don't even see anything on your Quetzal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's on my inventory. All right, now they're other. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, unless I'm blind or my UI is bugging out, I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Oh, that weird bug. I see what you're talking about.
What bug is that?
It's where it shows the hologram, but it's I think it's sometimes what happens if the server might be a little bit slow, and so it's not even registering that we're trying to play something, or yeah, it's just again part of Arc's servers not being the best and not being optimized. Yeah. Let me see if I can just log out real quick and log back in.
Okay. Do I need to leave the area?
No, you're good. Sometimes a good reboot helps.
I like the stretch you guys doing. It's really good in the quads.
The what now? Sorry?
When you log out, your character goes all limp. Like, stretch, yoga, go.
Rudig says, I'm working on my bots for my stream and don't even see anything on your Quetzal. I can't figure out how to get a stream elements bot to record quotes, records, or audience members, but I found a tutorial on how to create a ChatGPT bots, and now I'm doing that. Oh, that's very cool. So the quotes, you would have to type it out yourself, like exclamation mark quote add or add quote, and then you would type in that thing, and then you press enter, and then the bot would save it. But Stream Elements should have that as a feature. to save like phrases and all that. Still doing it. Let's see. Yeah. That's annoying. Let's try. Can't figure out how to activate the save phrase module. I don't see that as an option. Oh. Let me see here. We had this in the on the island Delta before, so
Yeah, I ran into it there too.
okay. Here we go, Rudy. Because I'm going to be sending you this real quick. I'll send it to you by DM on Discord. That's what could help you. This should be helpful for you. Boom. There you go. That should help. There you go. Sent to you by Discord. Okay, it is working over here for some odd reason.
Okay.
Yep, so I'm not sure if maybe there's something preventing... Oh! Is there like a well or something around here?
No. Nothing over here.
Huh. Because I can place stuff right over here.
Can you place it behind the Quetzal over here on this far side?
Behind the Quetzal?
Yeah, like will it place over here?
I wonder if maybe this ground is quote unquote not coded as official ground.
No, we don't want to do it on a regular basis, but could we actually do see if pillars and ceilings would work?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Make it like one or two pillars.
Okay.
Yeah, and see. Because that was my thinking as well. I was just going to see. Yeah, because we can use, if the ceilings work, we shouldn't have anything underneath. The reason we're doing foundations is so if there's like dinosaurs, they won't clip through underneath.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing
But
foundations. But
yeah, but this is like the industrial area, so we're probably not going to store dinos over here.
right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be fine. 1320. Stats might not be the best, but we'll see. No, over here, over here, over here. Yeah.
You can place the ceilings right there.
What's it saying?
It's doing the same thing. It's green, but then it goes chunk and nothing. Let's see if I can place the pillars too. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably...
I got one over here.
Yeah, I feel like there's something probably underneath the map or something that's preventing.
Well, that stinks.
Because you could build over here. See, like I was able to make that.
Yeah. Huh. Well, we could just shrink it by 2 wide, make it a little bit more narrow. And
Okay, hang on, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, chat. Discord for some reason is being very weird. Alright, I think I'm back. Cool. Yeah, for some reason my Discord froze, and the next thing I know, it shut itself off.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Probably the next month or so, I'll just do a wipe out my PC again. It's about the 6-month mark. So, what were you thinking?
I was thinking of shrinking it up by 2 wide.
Okay.
Since we can't build over here.
So, moving, let's see here.
Hello.
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 How's it going?
Good.
It's going well. Kind of.
Oh, only kind of?
You know
it was
how
one-
sometimes where you see the green hologram of the building and then when you try to place it, it just flashes and that's it?
Vaguely.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
So things just aren't placing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But in other areas, it's fine. It's just in this particular area, I feel like there's something underneath that's preventing.
Is there a drop that happens in that area?
No, we're on the hill. There is a drop, but it's not where we're trying to place stuff.
Okay, because drops have a radius that you can't place around. That's really annoying. I had that at my base, which is why I had the raptor paddock, was because that's where a drop was. And the paddock was the size of the AoE of the drop that you can't place it.
Really?
That's why it was the specific size that it was, if you remember.
Hmm.
Because I wanted to build I had originally was going to build a wall around my base on just the island. But because I had that one drop location, that spawn location for the drops just off in the water there, or at like the very edge of it, I couldn't place within an area. So I literally built a paddock that was the AoE of the drop. So wait for like the drop to happen that's in that area and see. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that could be like you could have a building permission issue where if you're within the region of the drop, it won't let you.
Interesting. Okay. Because we can build in other areas. It's just there's a particular
That one
field.
spot,
Yeah.
So it might be that you have a drop there, and so it's always gonna lock you out so that the drops can happen, right?
Interesting. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye out on that then. I don't remember seeing a drop in this area.
So when if next time you see a drop in the area, if you get one there, I'm not saying that's what it is, but if you see a drop in that area, mark it. Put down something to mark that, and then you can go off of that, and from where the drop is, you can go and just keep trying to build out from it until you finally find what the radius is.
Okay. Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Or it could be something completely different. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, and boom. Right
there. Complete all the counters and the spires the same class.
Yeah, I was not expecting Ed to be in the Hunter.
I was expecting Ed. Also, there's hey, it's Ed. Oh, hey, it's Honor. All right.
Yeah. That was not a bad run, to be honest.
I mean, other than the fact that once again I still didn't get anything. Like, it's so frustrating, man. I do raids, I do dungeons, I don't kill dude, and it's like, come on, man. Very frustrating. So other than not being able to place, how goes the wide world of Ark?
Yeah. I've been only doing it once a week, so I'm like breeding wise, I'm very behind compared to Delta. He's been out on the grind. He already has
Just
like
how
bears.
many Quetzals do you have by now, Delta?
Oh, I think he stepped out for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but once he comes back, I'm very curious too.
So how many Quetzals are we up to?
He's in a honey bear streak right now.
Oh, a dire bear?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Like battle dire bears apparently. These are imprinted, but 20k health with 1k melee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Let's see. Are these mutated at all? One mutation. Oxygen. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Dire bears.
Ooh. I spent some time working on my boat today, and it's looking
Oh, is that what
pretty
you've been
good.
posting in the show and tell thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Post on the boat. So it's got a little bit of work, but it's looking pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not perfect because I ended up painting it the wrong shade of dark gray. It was supposed to be a light gray, and I painted it dark gray. It was like, oh no. And talked to Blackbeard about it. He gave me some good advice on what I can do, and so I worked on it for a while. And now it has a really worn look to it, like it's been weathered in the sea for a while.
Is this the one that you got from your trip?
No. This is a model I've had for some time, and I pick it up about once a year, and I work on it for a little bit, and then I put it down.
Okay.
But
I'm back. But what's your model?
I have a model of the HMS Warspite from World War II. It is a British battleship. And I pick it up once every year or so, and I play with it for a week or two, and then I put it down. But I'm actually putting some real work into it for once. And the thing that's been holding me back is painting. And like I was saying earlier, was I painted it the wrong color. I painted it a very dark shade of gray instead of a very light shade of gray, and it was like, oh no. So I talked to our good buddy Blackbeard, who gave me some good advice on some painting techniques and how to work it. And I took his advice, and I spent about maybe an hour and a half just slowly going over it. And I got it up to the right shade. So it's the right shade of gray now. But it's maybe a touch darker because the dark comes through just ever so slightly. But it has a really, because I used a sponge technique, it has a really kind of blotchy look to it. Like it's been really weathered and worn down from active duty in the sea. And along the seams where the plates come together, some of the dark gray kind of shows through, like as if the paint's been worn off, and it shows the steel underneath, and I really like it.
Nice.
So my mistake came back to look actually kind of nice.
Cool.
It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. Looks pretty.
Unfortunately, the only thing that transferred over was the stat I didn't want.
Oh, more importantly, Delta.
Yes.
How many Quetzals are we up to?
How many do I have?
How many Quetzals are you up to?
Yes, I have to go count.
Is it above 10?
Yes.
Is it above 20?
No.
Okay.
I have 2 utility Quetzals that I use that are imprinted. I have 2 weight mutation Quetzals. So that's 4. And then there I have 2 base pair. Look at that. Technically. 6 14.
14 Quetzals.
Yeah.
That is some number of Quetzals, my dude.
Yeah, well, for breeding, it's important. I have 8 female breeding pairs. So. But, yeah. let's just say with the collector that we have quite a few eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have hundreds of Quetzal eggs.
I'm sorry, how many?
Hundreds.
We
Oh,
have
dear
almost
God.
2 stacks of Quetzal eggs.
What? You have a problem, man. You have an addiction. Seek treatment. Get help.
So I was bored because I was on the phone with with someone, and so I was just puzzling along here doing mindless stuff. So I transferred over. We currently have 800 Quetzal eggs, and then we have over 300 yellow kibble.
800 Quetzal.
Yes.
800, but then that's are you including the ones that are currently in the item collector, Delta?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because each stack is 200.
Yeah. How many are in there?
There's 200 and actually 384.
Jesus, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it just goes even when you're not on. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just sucks. It just pulls everything that, and also we have tons of wool because it
Oh my
automatically
goodness.
shears the 2 sheep we have, the ovises we have. So we have each stack is 400. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. Let's see. Hang on, let me do this. 6, 12, 18, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, 26 stacks
Wow.
of wool times 200.
Well, that's just
Dandy.
Yeah.
Is it just the item collector?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, actually 400. My bad. Not 200. So let's see here. 26 times 400.
Well, the item collector has like 10,000 in them if you go to the quick pull thing for S plus. So the S plus stations, if you do the quick pulls, it'll keep over capping. It's at like it stopped. It's like 490 something slots.
It's okay though. We only have 9,600 items of wool, so it's okay.
Yeah. Well,
Only.
and Seven, look at your quick pull for S plus.
Mm-hmm.
Look under wool for the S plus crafting station for bulk storage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that number?
Oh yeah.
100. We only have 197,000 plus wool.
Yeah. So if people are needing fur, we can definitely donate some to you.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, and how much cementing paste do we have?
It's getting there.
Paste. Yeah, just easily 2,000 cementing paste.
Nice.
20,000, sorry, my bad. Add another 0 to that. And then how much metal do we have now that we have an official forge going?
I haven't been able to do too many runs.
No, I'm just curious on how many ingots we have, metal ingots. Just almost 10,000. Easy. Okay, so... 7, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I need to go a little bit higher. Oh, yeah, the dire bear. Wait, is that dire bear, Chibi?
Yep.
No offense, but it looked like a rat that was following you for a little bit. I was like, what is
kinda
that
does,
thing?
Yeah.
Time to suffer.
Oh, I got where is he? This one here's my first. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no, I haven't. These are gonna imprint. I got it's in my cryopod deal. I got my first melee mutation for the dire bears.
Nice.
Okay, where are we at?
Well, I'm at home right now. I don't know where you are.
Let's see.
We're
I've
jumping.
made 6 high wall here. I think I ran out of wall, but you said to bring it to 1 instead of 2. So that's what we
Yeah.
have right there.
Oh, Quetzal. Oh, I just had a really cool idea.
Hmm.
What if? So we're gonna make the platform 3 high for the platform Quetzal,
Okay.
or we actually don't really need to. We could make part 2 high and kind of part 3 high if we wanted to. We can talk about that later. But if you come here, we can make a walkway.
Across.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How cool would that be?
Let me get the demo gun out.
I got Nova bombed.
Oof.
I saw it
Oh,
coming
are
through the
you
worst part.
playing?
Yeah, I just decided to hop in Mayhem for a little bit.
Iron.
'Cause I don't
Oh,
know
Mayhem.
else.
Okay, I thought you said
Yeah.
Iron Banner.
No. It's Mayhem, but I looked up and there was a Nova bomb, and I went, "Oh, I can't outrun that." 2 for 1.
Hmm.
Hey. No! I got thunder trashed.
Oof.
I got him. That's the best part about Mayhem is when you do kill someone, you're just like, yeah.
What are you rocking for your super?
Blade brush.
Blade brush. Okay.
Just AoE it. Screw it, man.
So Delta right
Fine.
here.
I'm coming.
Like
Yeah, we
so.
can probably do that. Yeah.
Well, because I'm thinking like if you did it right here, you know, you would have to step up then jump. You know, I was
Yeah.
thinking if you just do it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
So I'll blast that. Then we'll need do you have those
Oh,
ceilings?
ceiling. I do.
Cool. Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Hi, Quetzal. Actually, I went across there, and then like I just saw Quetzal looking straight at me. I'm like, huh, hello.
I gotta say, I've been finding really good value out of Thorn lately.
Mm-hmm. Here.
It's one that I, on the rare occasion, will come back around to, and it's like, it kind of comes in and out for me, but I'm all right for the moment.
Do you want me to do
Cool.
2 high? Because I feel like we're hitting our heads.
Oh, probably. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, completely. So, on our base, we have Delta's Quetzal problem over here. We have it over there, and all over there.
Okay, you should not define your problem as a problem that now takes up half of the base. Like, how many regions does my addiction take over? Delta, these are what we call warning signs.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Okay, so obviously you're an Adam Savage fan. Do you watch his stuff on YouTube?
I haven't seen much of the current stuff.
So, well, he has his YouTube channel called Tested, where he just does cool stuff. Does a lot of models, a lot of shop stuff, little builds and stuff. What I really like is he does a little series called One Day Builds, where he just picks something and he's going to build it. And a lot of it's like shop stuff, like, oh, I need to build a new table for woodworking. And so he does. And it's really, really interesting because for me, it's that interest of watching a master craftsman do what he does best.
Nice.
Which is always fascinating.
What's that one called again?
It's Tested with Adam Savage.
Tested. I don't think
Like
I've
if you
seen
type
that
in
one.
Adam Savage on Google, if you type in Adam Savage on Google, it'll pop up with tested, and you'll immediately see. And he does a
Okay.
lot of stuff. He's got a crew of people that do different parts of the show.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
sometimes there's like one guy who does miniatures and things, and then he does his like a lot of reviews. Like he went to a actual medieval style armory and
Yeah.
saw how a lot of stuff gets made, and not so much the making of armor, but like the tools they use. He just did like an episode. It was like a 20-minute episode of like, here's a lot of the interesting tools that are used to make armor. And it's just really, like I said, for me, it's the watching a craftsman do what they do well is fascinating.
That is pretty cool.
Hey! Second place. Mayhem's. You just kind of run around and don't care. Which one do I need?
What do you think, Delta?
Oh,
I think that he needs those Quetzals.
Yeah.
Definitely need more. Okay. Hello.
I'm expanding my Quetzal problem to dire bear problems.
Oh, no.
There you go. Oh. Here. That looks
To go die.
good.
Shaq says throw grenades. I throw grenades.
Hi. Oops, sorry.
Tried to witherboard me.
I saw you like jumping. I'm like, oh, I'm in your way.
What do you think of this?
I
Yeah.
think blue.
Always blue.
Always blue. I'm glad you understand, Delta.
Because here, depending if you have the platform, you can easily get up here. If you need, you can jump over here.
Mm-hmm. And then you can just jump across, and then you're like, hey, I feel like doing some metal work. Metal work. Can you just not look at me? Thank you. There you go.
We'll have to put like a stop here sign. Because Because then we can put like the crafting station.
We already have a crafting station right here, so.
Oh, that's right. We just pull right here. That's cool.
Yep.
That's right.
No.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh,
your Quetzal's
I
pushing
guess
you.
you're right because I died.
Alright, and a roof.
Yes.
What kind of roof are we thinking? Flat roof?
Angled. They look
Angled?
nicer.
Hmm.
Angled roofs always look nicer.
What if we do the? Let's see how many.
Oh, I'm dead. Nope,
What?
not yet. Not yet. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Hey, not like that. I survived.
And Seven, how about like the greenhouse roof?
The greenhouse?
Yeah, where we have
Okay.
like a flat on the side and then angle up to a single.
Alright, yeah, we have 5 wide, so I think that should work.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh god, time to run away. Run bravely in the
Yeah,
opposite
I'll
direction.
need, let's see, how many ceiling? Oh, I need walls actually to finish up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 walls.
We'll make the ceilings.
Wait, hang on. Why do I have 7 when there's a 5 wide? How does that make sense? Can't count.
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah, that's 5, 6 walls. Yeah, I need 6 walls. I was like,
Hey.
7? Where am I getting 7 from?
Shax gave me a big cheer. Jesus, no! I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know how I'm okay, but I'm okay. My butthole clenched up really hard there, and it was very scary.
Okay. Let's see here. So 10.
Oh my god, I won on a 20 kill streak in Mayhem. Let's go!
Do you have 15 ceilings?
I do.
Okay,
Have you made the ramps yet?
15 ceilings, and then I'll need 10 ramps.
10 ramps.
Not ramps,
Thank
but slanted ceilings.
Oh,
Ramps are too. They have a higher grade.
okay.
Mhm.
I have a 4.8 KD in Mayhem.
Really?
I don't know how, but I didn't die. Like the second half of the match, I just popped my super, got heavy, got a couple kills, popped my super, got heavy, got a couple kills. It was like, all right, I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive.
Those are always fun to have.
Okay, now the next 3 games in a row, I'm gonna do terrible at. But I had 1 good game, so that's what matters, right?
Yep.
I just need 7 more.
I'm not seeing the slanted ceiling.
It's just stone ceiling. No, the flat. Let me see here.
Because I only, I'm even looking at Encrams. And I remember seeing the slant before because I made that wrong, but I only see stone ceiling.
Sloped stone roof.
Oh. That would be why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know what's going on. There's too many visual effects on my screen. I'm alive.
Is it the correct height there, N7?
Well, I mean, you were able to get in with no problem.
I
Yeah.
want to reload.
This is like 7 high. That's 6 high. So,
Okay, that should be okay.
okay. Ah. Oh.
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
That was a little scary. I just bounced.
And 7. They're bullying me. Oh, never mind. I headshot him Thorn. He's dead.
Oh, so can you pick up that slope roof there?
Oh, I see.
He's bullying me again.
Watch out the
That's
wings
demolish. I'm gonna pick up, please. There you go.
Got him.
Got that one. Oh,
Suckers.
I got that one.
I'm dead.
I picked it
Oh
up.
well.
Okay.
They're never prepared for the Spanish Inquisition.
I'll place that ceiling. Oh,
Nope.
Oh.
never mind. I'm not gonna place that ceiling. There you go.
Okay. So we're probably gonna need walls across the very
Ow.
top, so we can build up from there.
Hello.
He died.
Hello.
Hello. Hey guys.
What's up?
That one
You
feel
know.
bad.
Just getting the game for the first time in a hot minute.
Mm.
What y'all doing?
Delta and I are playing Ark. Also, I am currently streaming, just FYI. And having fun in Mayhem.
I'm crying a lot, but I guess you can use the word fun if you really want
I
to.
mean, you got a 4.0 last game.
One game I played well. I'm gonna play the next 5 in a row bad. All right.
And so, do you have any more walls?
No, I can make
Oh, that's
some.
so many
How
people.
many do you
died.
need?
I think 6.
6. Okay.
No.
Let's do 8.
8. There you go.
Okay. Well, that challenge is done.
All right. Can I take 3
What's all-
ceilings from you?
Let me transfer them.
Just 3.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's 5. I'll take it though. It should be like temporary because the walls need something to snap to.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully I can do this fairly. Ow. Could you get off? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Okay, want to go up?
No, we're good. Ah! Okay. All right, that actually works. Ooh, yeah, that works. Nice. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Let's pick that up. Hey, look at that. And bop. The bop. No, I want to pick. Cool.
We'll need one high in this very center for wall.
All right. Yeah. Here you go.
Cool. I'm gonna land here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Is that good?
Can you move a little forward? Like tap it. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
I am back.
Hello?
Sorry, my mom came in with Easter presents.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because we're moving Friday. Oh, Iron Banner's back! Yay!
And
Where moving to?
Honor.
then 1. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Mm. 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 Nice. Okay,
Cool.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Cool.
And oh, okay. All right, I was gonna eat myself, but all right, landing is good too. Come here, Normandy. There we go.
Oh, Normandy pooped on top of the building.
Hey, he's marking his territory because he's gonna be there a lot. This is my place.
Right?
Oh, wait. Do you want to have like green slanted roof? Greenhouse, like or glass?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you want the greenhouse or do you want glass?
Ooh.
Because greenhouse is it has the green shade, but also has the X grid look,
Yeah.
while the other one is just metal bars on a frame.
I mean, the greenhouse glass might actually fit the aesthetics
Okay,
externally.
so I need 10 of those.
Cool. These guys are all almost there. And one of my dire bears had like a food mutation, so I just and his color is green. Pretty cool.
All right, salad bar. Show me why I still hate you. Just, dude, stop pushing me.
Oh, hey, 1 second. My quetzal-lated egg. Let me go get that in there.
Wait, legit?
Yeah, I laid an egg right there. I should hurry up and get that in the fridge so we can save it.
That is funny.
That's too many. That's too many. Two is too many.
We'll just add it to our 10,000.
Right. So you'll think this is hilarious, M7.
What was that?
So you'll think this is hilarious. So I was on,
Aha! Funny.
I know, right? Completely.
Sorry, I gotta be an asshole whenever people say that. I can't not.
Right? Oh, right, 1 second. M7, you might want to maybe make those, triangle.
Yes, I'm
walls.
working on them as well. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So
One step ahead of you.
Cool.
Defend the teammate. Oh, how does the hunted game mode go?
Zombies.
Zombie. Oh my god. Do not, if you see threadlings, don't try to shoot them, just run. Good to know.
Oh yeah, they're vicious.
Well, I thought, oh, I can just shoot it and destroy it. No.
They're like, you what, mate? Delta, just so you know, with Lightfall, they added a new ability
Fuck
called
yeah!
Strand for the Guardians, and
I'm an idiot.
the Warlocks have abilities to like give these little like guess explanations like little mites like that go, or beetles that go round and seeking out enemies.
Okay.
And their tracking is ridiculous. They jump over walls and
Oh my word.
yeah, they're
Is
very
that in
aggressive.
Destiny?
Yeah, in Destiny.
Oh wow.
So, you know when you think you have Blade Barrage and your teammate has a bubble and you're like, I'm going to jump out of this bubble and Blade Barrage everyone. And then you jump out the bubble, you pop your ult, and you realize you switched to Golden Gun. And then someone just looks at you while you're stuck in the animation and goes, ha ha, and has a shotgun, and then you don't win the fight. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that never happens to me. That would never happened to me with my one super a game. Nope. Not at all.
So that funny thing, you know how we were messing with those podiums?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I had put your Wyvern deal back on there
Mm-hmm.
and animated it. I log on and it's still, automatically doing its thing. I'm freaking out. Like, what is this huge thonking? I'm thinking something's attacking the base. It's just because it lands and then takes off and roars. It's like, oh my god.
That is funny.
I stopped it.
That is funny.
That looks good. Oh, you're picking them up?
My OCD-ness.
What happened?
It's not aligned correctly.
Oh.
As I said, my OCD-ness is kicking in. Don't mind me.
In that case, don't go look at the crop plots, because I got them close, but I used that's good enough mentality.
There we
Dude,
go.
that's how I live my life. Good enough.
Oh, it actually lights up a little bit inside too. Oh, that looks nice. Go inside. That looks nice.
So I drive my professor crazy because I'll be helping like some of the other kids out with their labs after I finish mine, and they're like, "What do I do next?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Try giving up." And they're just like, "That's not helping." And I'm like, "It's an option, right? Just give up. Go home." And he's like, "Stop telling the other students to give up." Yes, that's my advice. Give up. Call it a day.
That's cool. Well, not giving up, but
sometimes you just gotta give up.
oh, and so,
that.
I think it'd be a nice touch if we used those triangle walls and reversed them, so it, on the inside corners of the archway, like making an arch.
Well, let me try that. Let me see if the game is smart enough for that.
Oh. We can even go in this way. Here we come, full load.
The problem with going from Iron Banner to regular Crucible is that you think you have your abilities nonstop, and suddenly you don't.
Oh yeah, that is an issue right there.
It's like, I can just dodge nonstop. Oh, no, I can't. Oh god, I have to reload. N7? Why was my gun empty? Why do you hate me? Why did you empty my gun? Why would you do this to me? Ooh, that took that on the bag, guys. Huh. Oh my god, I got sniped. People saw it's a losing match and they left. I'm sad.
It's good.
I mainly don't have a shot because I'm bad. That's a sniper. Can't fight that.
That looks good.
Oh no. Now I have a timer. I'm gonna die. I died.
That is cool. Oh, pillars on the inside here.
I'm thinking that maybe for this one we don't have to because the archway sort of
Yeah.
helps it. At least
That's
for
true.
this one, I think we don't really need it.
Okay.
Because it makes sense for the industrial one because you know it's going to be like heavy and it, but with this one,
Yeah.
like it's more angled, so it has more
Yeah, yeah.
supports building
Okay.
wise.
Do we want to add a stone pillars all the way to the roof line on both of them, or stick with the 5 high?
Mm,
Go have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Are you inquiring of my Quetzal problem? Do you need another Quetzal?
I haven't logged into the game for some time, so I'm not really in need of a Quetzal. I was just wondering how deep into your addiction you've allowed yourself to fall, and whether or not there is, in fact, any hope left, of which the answer, I think, is no.
What's
I
the
don't
question?
think there's any amount of rehab that will fix you.
Probably not.
I would say you're probably just a lost cause. I'm sorry.
And what are the coordinates of your base?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wait, you're by Frenzy, aren't you?
I am in the same general region as Frenzy, yes.
I might have to donate like a few dozen Quetzals to you.
Oh my god, please don't. They literally will not fit that many into my base. My base is not that big.
What do you think? Like that? Hi.
Oh, what do you change?
I went to the pillars to the top. I'd like
Ooh,
to
that's
suggest
nice. That is nice. Would you like it?
it. I mean, you're gonna be using the tunnel more than me, so I'm just filling in the aesthetics for you.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Whee! Tunnel!
We should almost set up like a race course, like checkpoints.
Mm-hmm. They have a personal best.
Right? Do we want the forge building to match with the pillars on the outside? Or do you like it how it is?
Possibly, or I was thinking actually this. Give me a little bit.
Well, and seven, I haven't seen the bears mate boosted yet, but I took a couple of them out to test them. Yeah, they hit for like 550.
Nice.
I went up and threw like a parasaur across the way. I went tap, dead.
What do you think of that?
Ooh,
Bringing in the wood from the inside to the outside a little bit.
that's nice. I like that.
Just changing it up a little bit so each building has their own little flavor. So it's not like which
Yeah.
building is which, you can
Right.
go, oh, they're distinct buildings.
Right? No, that's cool. I like that.
You know what I like? Cookies.
Cookies are good. What's your favorite cookie?
Molasses.
Molasses. Okay.
Molasses.
We have a old family recipe that is really, really good for soft molasses cookies.
Don't think I've
Nice.
heard of that.
They tasty. Molasses is what you get as a byproduct from
Yeah,
the
I know what
refinery
molasses. I
process.
just didn't know there was
Yeah.
a cookie called molasses.
Yep, and it's just made of molasses. It's basically a sugar cookie, but you use molasses as like the main ingredient.
Oh, interesting.
Lads McGee over here needs to calm down with all the sliding.
Hey, Nads, how's it going? Doing well. Just on the Ark server. Yeah, so I just did the outline, got the wood. So
Yeah.
corners.
That
Nice.
is cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is so cool with the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know why, but I'm getting like train station vibes. It's
Right.
like, welcome to station 1. All passengers, please exit on stage right.
Well, if I got all 14 of my Quetzals and put them on follow very low, we could have a train.
Yeah.
That probably would not work too well.
Yeah, we actually moved to a different map. We're now on Ragnarok. We're no longer on the island. And so I've teamed up with one of the tribe mates, Delta. And so this is our thing. We started with the greenhouse over there that can I think Delta's actually finished it where we can actually produce 78,000 berries in one gathering phase.
You cannot use 78,000 berries at a time. You have an addiction. It's called drugs.
Yes, you need a
No, I'm
narcotics.
saying you need drugs to get off of your addiction.
We have
Take up drugs,
narcotics.
please.
Yeah, we have
We have
narcotics.
narcotics. A lot.
Mm-hmm. 2 chests full. Yeah, and then adding more.
Let's see.
And then this year we have, how many hives do we have? Let me see here.
And
We have 10 beehives, each producing, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16,
Thank goodness.
23. 23 times 10,
Right.
that's 230 honey. And then this is our little spot there. Welcome to platform 9 3-4.
totally.
And then this is our main roadway. We have it so it's wide enough for 2 wyverns to be able to land comfortably and all that. And then we'll have like a intersection here, Main Street. We'll probably have some fun little displays of different dinosaurs. This is sort of like a general idea of what we're thinking. And then this here is our industrial forge. So when we have metal, we can just blast furnace that. And then we just made this building on stream just now. And this is a little landing area for Quetzals right here.
I have a proposition for Destiny PvP.
Hmm.
Hunter's golden gun should track.
Wait, what?
Hunter's golden gun should track.
You mean
So
like aim
if
assist?
Warlocks. Well, no, because not aim assist. I mean, it should turn a 90-degree corner and hunt down its target. Because if like a solar warlocks can follow around a corner, and if a solar titan can follow around a corner, I'm just saying maybe a solar hunter should be able to
So
come
you're
around a corner.
you're proposing pretty much a Titanfall 2 gun.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be a little bit more fair for the hunters?
Actually,
You
that
have
would.
warlocks that have roaming, tracking, multi-shot supers.
Mhm.
You have titans with roaming, tracking, multi-shot supers, and both of those supers are AOE as well, right? Like they do AOE damage that's can one shot. So since hunters are a precision shot, they have to hit. They cannot do AOE. I'm just saying, maybe as a thought, they could track. Around the corner.
Blade Barrage though, dude. Track.
Shh, quiet. Okay, shush. Don't ruin this. I'm trying to
Nad
have
says
fun here.
Hunter already has too much.
But just imagine how cool they would be.
Yeah, that would be definitely cool, being able to whip out a Titanfall 2 pistol and just go bap bap bap, aim assist, bap bap bap, done.
Well, I don't know what my teammate just did, but that dude just exploded. I was looking at a guy, I was fighting him, my teammate comes from behind, and the enemy explodes. I don't mean he dies, he exploded, he ceased to exist. I have no idea what happened. Man, I'm not doing hot at all.
Hunters are the favorite of Bungie, says Naps.
There's no class that's the favorite Bungie. Every class thinks the other class is the favorite of Bungie. So I'm always just like, and the Warlocks think that the Titans are the favorite, and the Titans think the Hunters are the favorite, and the Hunters think the Titans are the favorite. I think that Bungie just tries to make a game and doesn't care about PvP as much as they should. But the PvE is usually pretty solid. Oh, okay, I just headshot that dude with the golden gun. Why not thinking about that one? I did 6-shot, not give you any time. I need to switch off 6-shot because I just don't have enough time to even get 3 off half the time.
Because you die quickly, or?
No, like you just don't have time with the 6-shooter.
Really?
Like it just runs out so fast.
Every time when I play against people, they are able to shoot all 6 shots.
I am certain, like if you like fan fire it, sure, but if I'm trying to like pop 1-2 shots in this guy, look over, do someone else, like it just runs out so quick.
Weird.
I don't feel like I have enough time to utilize all 6. So if I'm only gonna really get 3 shots off, I might as well get 3 more shots. I think part of it is it requires you to like focus on getting ignitions to regen, and I'm not doing that. I'm not on a sports build or anything. I'm doing this challenge. Oh.
I didn't see you on your liver, and I was like, why is he icing me? No!
That was great. You were hiding behind your Quetzal, just like, what is going on? That was
We're going
great.
to turn Delta into a popsicle today.
Mhm.
We will keep him forever in a preserved state.
Just so we can prevent him from doing Quetzal.
Our children's children will always know. This is Delta.
The one with the console problem. Alright. That's cool. What should we do now? Should I do a metal run?
Yeah, we could.
Cool. I have more Quetzals. Or if you want to ride him, then I can carry ya.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think chat has actually seen this method happen before, so this will be entertaining for them.
Oh, 1 second.
Here, let me go to a more open area. Okay.
There we go. I was too low, basically. Oh. Nope, still too low.
There you go.
I once again
There we
forgot
go.
the super I was using.
So now, chat, all I had to do is just left click with my mouse, and we'll gather stuff.
Ooh, a Quetzal!
Mhm.
Sorry.
Level 39. I personally think your Quetzals are better looking, though.
The green is pops early.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is Ragnarok right here. Much bigger map than the end. Let's see here. Yep, so this is us right here.
From my perspective, it looks like you're barely hanging on to the Anki, and my Quetzal's claws literally around you.
Yep, no, that's from my perspective as well. Yep, it's like you're actually holding the person versus the actual Anki. Yeah. Look, Ma, I'm flying.
Right. 'Cause,
Someone in chat said that. He's like, yep.
right. 'Cause, like, my Quetzal is literally right here. Like, literally right here. Like, 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 right here. Like,
Pretty much.
Cool. So I have a rounds here. We get about 13,000.
Popped my golden gun
metal.
and everyone ran and hid. Literally just sitting there. I was like, I just need to shoot one person.
Okay, so some of this is gonna. You might have to.
Ironically, you're playing
Dawn
Dawn of Ragnarok. And that's very cool. Nice. Yep, I'll go run around, then you just pull whenever.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you off here.
Okay. Do we need a stone, or can I drop it for extra less?
Oh, you can drop a stone.
Okay. How about obsidian?
You can. We have a fair amount of that though.
Okay.
Up to you, Bird, pretty much.
Okay. Well, you're the one who knows more about our inventory than I do at this current time, so.
Yeah, even though we use some stone, we still have a lot of it. Plus, you know, I could always take the Victor's out and do with the Quetzal, we can get like so much fast. It's easy to find stone.
Mm-hmm. Are you taking on something?
Yeah, there's a raptor down here. Just launch
Can
it
I?
over the edge.
Do I need to drop down, or is just this the top area?
That's the top variant. There's actually a metal wheel right over here.
Okay.
And then there's a little downward. Then I'll pick you up and we'll go down.
So can I drop down, or do I have to be picked up by you?
Oh, you can walk down if you want.
Okay.
It's a little bit quicker. There's a raptor down there, low level. There's a stego.
What's the melee at this thing? Oh, I think I could take on a raptor.
Cool. I've actually never battled with that.
It has a pushback and knockback.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, stegos are the one thing that I just don't mess with.
Oh yeah, their armor and just they actually can stun the rider, which is a little bit crazy.
Just slapped him in the butt.
Yeah, and then get knocked off your mount. Yeah, genius.
Nah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of metal right
Oh, I
here.
really hate the stasis or the strand grapple punch in PvP
Mm-hmm.
because of the story. And
It's like a insta, yeah. And if it doesn't insta, you get shotgun in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's great in PvE because you're like, haha, die suckers. But
Alright, but getting it used against you is just like, because it kind of limits your mobility, you can't really do much, and then you get, like, disoriented. It's like, oh, this is annoying. No, well, I wasted that. Oh well. I came around a corner and a warlock charged up and released about 17,000 threadlings.
oh yeah, that's super.
That's still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's other metal over here on this stretch.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you need me to pull any metal, I can.
Go for it if you want.
he's doing it again! No. How did that miss? Nope.
Any more metal? Oh.
No means no.
Oh, I
not
think
go.
there's one more up there. But I think that's about it over here. Oh, there's actually more around here.
Okay, you cannot jump to avoid the Warlock Strandal. It will in fact still track you in the air very well. I was like, I'll just jump to avoid. Oh, well.
Yeah, unless you can 90-degree turn, like the tracking is a bit ridiculous.
I think that's it. I'm
Okay.
gonna come by and pick you up here.
All right.
I think I just wasted that one. Hey, I get to go. Wow.
I got my skyhook balloon in the air. Please pick me up. Thank you.
That was too low, and here we go. There we go. Bye-bye, Stego.
Time to go mess some stuff up and be a nuisance. Worth it.
Okay, this spot here is safe. Across the way gets kind of interesting. I'll go scout that out while you're over here. And
You're going down with me, son.
Whee!
Not going- You should pick that up. Hey, we won by 1 point.
Nice.
200 to 199.
All right, I
this
think
side.
I think I'm cleared out all of this.
I got rid of the raptor pack over here, but everything else seems pretty clear. So all up around this edge here, I'll grab up in the grass so it's safer, but there's some down around the edge and a whole bunch right here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so many cool building locations on Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see if I can 1v1 this raptor.
Okay.
Oh!
What? One hit?
Oh! 239 per
39.
hit. Let's go.
Gone.
Dude, I killed a 225 one. That was a 225 raptor.
Oh my. What was he hitting? Did he even get a hit on you?
I'm at 4,200, 4,600?
So he was hitting for maybe like 30 or 40?
9.
Oh, 9?
Mhm.
The Raptors don't hit too hard. Especially like dinosaur.
But I can't believe we just knocked out a max level raptor
I know,
with an
right?
It's not
Anki.
that raptors don't hit too hard, Delta. It's that they travel in packs.
Yeah, that's true.
So while one raptor may only do, some damage,
You got a Raptor.
4 of them at a time.
Oh. Ow. Stop it. 239, eat that.
Ooh, my Quetzal needs food. There we go.
Mhm.
There we go.
Midnight snack. Is that it?
Oh, there's one more right underneath me. Here, it's behind the bushes. Let's go through 'em. I didn't see this over here. This is new. This is cool. And I think there's one more way over here. Or is it? I think there's one right here. Oh yeah, shiny.
Ew. Oh, missed. And where?
If you go right through all of this, I think there's stone or metal. Another one
Oh,
underneath
yeah,
here.
there it's just hidden. There you go.
And then there's one over here too. I think that's it for right here.
Let's see this little node right here.
Ah,
Okay.
alright. You ready?
Mm-hmm. How's art going, Hey Frenzy? Yeah, it's going well. We're doing a metal run right now. We just add another building to our plateau.
Franzi, that guy?
Mm-hmm.
I hear he's a
Cool, got it. Alright. Now these plateaus here, There's a lot of metal underneath all of the stone.
Okay.
And there's like never any dinos on them either. Yeah. Just hit it. It'll go.
Like you could build a base here, you know, just on this plateau. That would be cool.
That would be.
You should invest in a mining drill, says Renzi. Possibly. I got berries. Weird.
Berries. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you can focus all of the Iron Banner armor.
Yep.
That's cool.
Also, there's apparently exotic, soon to be exotic focusing.
Yes. They put out a notice, or not a TWAB so much as like a dev talk, where they responded to some of the criticism of the game at the moment.
Mm.
And the
Is it
discussion-
video or just a written?
Written.
Okay.
They
that's it.
went over a couple of points. One, the grind for exotics in lost sectors. They talked about that for a little bit and how they don't really have a solid plan for it yet, but they boosted up the number slightly, which came out to like literally nothing, realistically. But they have acknowledged at least that it's getting frustrating for players when if there's 13 arms and I'm just looking for necrotic grips, you could be there for, if it takes, let's say, 10 minutes to run, 4 or 5 hours before you even see a single drop, and that doesn't even mean it's going to be good.
Mhm.
So they've acknowledged that as a problem and that they're going to be looking into it. The system wasn't designed, obviously, with the thought of the expanding loot pool,
Mhm.
because they added it in like 2 years ago now. And we've added a lot more exotics than something. So.
Yeah.
They've said that they're going to add an exotic engram focusing option where you can do 2 types, where you can get an exotic engram and rather than instantly decode, it sits in your inventory and you can go and using some resources decode it. You can do 1 type that's cheaper and it will give you a random exotic from a particular part of the game, whether it be like the Red War or Forsaken or various expansions. Or you can do very specific focusing where if you've already unlocked it once, you can say for a higher cost, I can say I just want a pair of necrotic grips, and it will give you that. Granted, again, the drop you're going to get is, you don't know what the roll is going to be, but
Mhm.
you can at least say, give me necrotic grips. There's still a lot of discussion on how they're implementing it because you need exotic ciphers and you can get a max of like 13 per season. So this isn't quite
Yeah.
what people were
Fully
hoping for.
fleshed out, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, we want deterministic ways of harming exotics because they're so crucial to builds. And right now there isn't one, and it's frustrating when you're trying to make a build and you don't have a deterministic way. So this is a step in the right direction, but it's still lacking a lot because how often do you get exotic drops, realistically?
No idea. But I
pretty
remember
rare,
running
right?
dungeons though. I've been getting exotics.
You can, right? But like you can get exotics to drop, but it's pretty rare. Even for like general drop rates in Destiny, exotic drops are pretty rare of getting an engram to drop in the wild. So it's already pretty hard to get those. Plus you want exotic ciphers, which are a pain in the butt to deal with, and you have a limited amount. So it's like this isn't really what we're looking for. Maybe they'll flesh it out some more then. But it's at least like it's a step in the right direction, even if it's a baby step. They talked about the difficulty of Neomuna, and they said that they actively want Neomuna to be more difficult. They, social or the patrol, they want it to be harder.
Yeah,
They
I
want
don't
it to
see
be
it
endgame.
as an issue.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are some individuals, even within our community, who have complained about how, oh, why is patrol so hard? It's like, it's not.
Designed.
You just, it's really not that hard outside of, like, the two big activities that can spawn in, the Vex Incursion and the...
Even now, Vex Incursion is not bad.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. Don't do it solo, and just have a good loadout. Like, actually put time into getting a build and playing smart, and stop thinking you can face tank everything, right? Like, that's all it is. Just play smart, and you're fine. But people have complained about it, and their response is that we want the Neomuna patrol area to be more challenging. We want it to feel like more of a threat. This is your end game, right? This is your end game patrol. We want it to be a little bit harder. They did reduce.
Plus, if you go to
all health bars down a little
EDZ,
bit.
but if you go to the EDZ, it's like a cakewalk. You just
it's
blast
really
through things. It's
nothing.
not fun, and people don't go to the EDZ. The only reason they go to EDZ is reserve. Everything else is like, why do a public
That, or
event?
if I'm doing like Banshee bounties, I go and I load into like the first one there because I can just clear through it really, really fast and easy. But they said, you know, we want it to be a little bit more challenging. We want it to be a little bit more threatening. We want you to actually have to try.
Yeah, I didn't have
so I'm
an
fine
issue
with
with it. I thought it was fine.
No, neither did I. Neither did I. But there were some people who... So they said they're keeping it where it is. They're pretty happy with it. They already did reduce enemy health bars in the game down by a chunk. Because they did say that when it launched, maybe touch harder than we wanted.
Oh, was that tight?
So they're gonna...
Said I'm back, sorry.
Okay,
I might talk to my family a little bit.
you good?
But,
We're
so
just
they
talking about
are-
Destiny stuff.
Yeah, they did tune, like, you know, a week or two ago, all red bar health bars down a little bit. Because they're like, it is a little much, but not a lot. But they said they're going to keep it relatively where it is because they're happy with it. Legend Lost Sectors, they're like, at least for how it is now, where people are complaining about it, they're like, most of the complaints are from people who are just ridiculously underleveled. Like, I'm sorry, but this is an endgame activity. This is meant to be endgame. If you finish the campaign and immediately go in and you're 30 levels under, yes, you're gonna have a bad time. You need to level up some.
That's
You need
my
to do-
number one comment on my lost sectors, especially for Neomuna. Stuff
level
is
up.
that it's just, I'm just like, well, I can't really. Whee! Just swimming in this little pool. He actually swims pretty fast, actually.
I know, that's
I'm like,
surprising.
whoa. Okay, you can pick me up. I'm done.
Okay.
But yeah,
Swimming around.
Their opinion and the opinion of most people who actively do lost sectors is most of the people who are complaining are just underleveled, right? Or you just don't have a build. Like, that's also a problem. Like, you're going in unprepared with the wrong champion mods. Like, you don't have champion mods on, or you just don't have a build.
Yeah.
You need, like, it's meant to be an endgame activity. It's meant to be more challenging. And especially with the increase in the duration of the new Neomuna lost sectors, it's meant to be more difficult. So it's not bad. It's just you have to try. You have to put a little bit of effort in, get yourself up to level. Don't be 20 levels under. Get close to on par, which is not hard. It is not hard to hit 1800. It literally requires the bare minimum level of playing, of powerful activities. You don't even need pinnacle activities. You can do powerful activities each week and you will hit 1800. You can get 10 points on your artifact very easily by just playing the game. And then you will be 1810, which is what you need to do lost sectors on level. It is very easy. It just requires a time investment and not even a large one. You just have to be willing to play the game as a casual player. So people who are complaining, the answer is you have to put some effort in if you want to do endgame, guys. That's what endgame is. You don't get to just do nothing. And especially, they also commented with the fact that they are not increasing power levels next season, right? They're getting rid of the power level grind. So...
Do you still need to do the 10 level increase though, right? Or are they
No.
removing that period?
They are removing the pinnacle power level grind.
Okay, so
If you're
people who are at
you're
pinnacle, that's it?
I believe
Okay.
from what I understand, there will not be a 10 level increase next season.
Interesting.
If you are at pinnacle now, you are at pinnacle level. Because it's been a huge complaint. It's like we're doing a power level grind, right? But the only reason we're doing it is Grandmasters. That's literally it. And you're resetting us every season. So we're not getting anything out of this at this point. And unless you're going to change content in the game to require more power levels, then we need to get rid of the system because it's just frustrating people. So they're like, fine, we'll get rid of the system. But yeah, basically, like, we want lost sectors to be challenged. We want them to be hard.
Yep.
Which I'm fine with. I think that's good. They should be challenging and whatnot.
Challenging, yes, but probably increase drop rate or fix that part.
They specifically did not bring up the drop rate thing with lost sectors, and the community was like, you know, maybe you should address that a little bit more than you have. But again, it's a part of a larger issue with how they want to do that. So they kind of talked about that. They very clearly avoided talking about difficulty in the raid. They just didn't bring it up at all in the discussion, which was kind of weird because I feel like that's something they should have brought
The
up.
controversy with Iran.
Yeah, just
Okay.
why is it that patrol enemies take significantly
Ready.
more damage to kill
Delta.
than raid enemies? Like,
Delta,
why
I'm good to go.
Why is the raid a
Can you pull any metal
extremely
you can?
noticeable state easier?
Say what now?
Can you pull any metal you can from the Quetzal? Because I'm about maxed out.
Oh.
Are you fully loaded?
Yeah, I can pull some metal.
Okay. There is a little more metal on that far side if we have room.
Well, I mean, here, I'll pull, want me to pull 1,000? Where?
Or how many more can you hold?
I'm pulling 1,000. Oh yeah, I can carry quite a bit. Go ahead and let's just head back now.
Okay.
I already pulled 1,000 off you. Hopefully that should
Okay.
give you enough to get us back.
They
I'm
talked
sure.
a bit more about the Guardian rank
Oh,
system. They said one of the things is their goal is they want it to show how you are as a player, right? Like Guardian rank should show how experienced of a player you are. So one of the things they said is the highest rank you earn this season will be your starting rank next season. So if you get to rank 10 this season, starting next season, you will start at rank 10.
But then,
and some of your commendation score will drop off, and you'll have to regrind that commendation score. But they've already reduced the number needed for that by about 1,000 times, which is good because it was ridiculous. It shouldn't even be in their IMO.
so is there like 12? Like, because right now we're max 11 once the season ends.
Whatever the max is the max. They're not.
Oh, they're not
adding more levels.
increasing.
What they're saying is
Oh, okay.
you are what you are. So if you get to rank 10 this season, you will start next season at rank 10.
Okay.
That being said, you will have to regrind some stuff
Mhm.
in order to hit, maintain that. If you choose to take a season off and you don't put any
okay.
effort in, then it will decay to rank 9 or 8.
Okay.
So you will see decay if you do not do the challenges
fair.
necessary to keep it.
Yeah.
Which is fair because it says that you're not up to date, right?
Mhm.
The idea of Guardian ranks is you're up to date and you do everything. That's what it should say. Is I've done everything. But if you're not
Doing
regularly
anything.
playing the game
Okay.
and staying up to date, then you shouldn't be the max rank, right? You should see some decay. You shouldn't drop down to 2, but you should go from, say,
Yeah.
10 to 9.
I mean, my
Because
free-to-play
you add
account is at
stuff.
5 right now. Guardian rank 5.
So that to me is totally fair. If you want to stay up to date and at the max levels, you need to put in a little bit of effort each season. Especially since most of the challenges are things you'll do each season if you're already at that level, right? If you're already at like rank 9, 10, you're already doing Grandmaster dungeon or Grandmaster Nightfalls, Master Raids and Dungeons. You're already doing challenges, triumphs, all that stuff. You're already doing it. It's not gonna be hard for you to maintain or continue to grow because you're already doing the comp. You just literally, so they kind of tweaked that a bit and said, we're not going to, you will
Reset
see
it.
decay if you don't do it, but we're not going to just reset all your stuff. Commendation score will reset to a point, but since they reduced the number needed anyways, it's not going to be a big deal. They'll be adding some new commendations and tweaking it a little bit more as time goes on as well. Yeah, difficulty adjustments. They said, I didn't mean to click on that. Legend and Master activities, they reduced red bars by 10% health-wise, which is good. And that includes raid and dungeon content. Legendary campaign missions and activities outside of raids and dungeons are not affected. So the campaign missions are still chunky. Avalon, they reduced everything by 33% because they're like, we didn't mean for it to be that hard. Because, you know, Legend Avalon is raid Ron or raid Val, like master level Val content. It's actually hard.
So, do they implement it now for the decrease, or they'll
This
have
was
it
the one
in the
that happened
TWAB?
like a week or two ago.
Oh, a
On
week
the
ago,
30th.
okay.
Yeah, this is the one that happened a week ago. So Legend Avalon saw a 33% drop in health.
Okay.
Because it was a little more than they intended, which I kind of liked. I liked the really hard aspect of it. It was fun for me, but Heist Battleground Mars is getting an adjustment. Some less wave spawns in the towers phase early on. Increasing the score multiplier to help you get those higher scores without having to abuse it, because right now in order to get a high score in Mars Heist Battlegrounds,
you had to kill
you
yourself.
kind of gotta abuse revive and other things.
Well, they did they mention anything with dares? Because right now they
No.
the last time I did dares was you get 250k, and the whole team had to wipe quite a few times just to revive and get that score up.
On like master level dare.
Yep.
That is, though, I will say that is dependent on which waves you get. Because certain ones are better than others. If you get the Fallen one, you're screwed for score. In
Yeah,
the first
they was Fallen.
Zone. Yeah, Fallen, if it's Fallen, you're not hitting your 250k. It's terrible for score. But if it's the Hive one, you're going to get it.
Okay.
You
was probably
really got to
it.
pay attention to which ones are on rotation about whether or not you're going to hit 250k. So yeah, they're buffing the score modifier for Heist Battlegrounds and adding in some more ammo crates because it's just there's a lot of enemies and it's a long strike. I really like Mars Battlegrounds. I think that this is good though because that first part is long and has just a ridiculous amount of combatant. It's a little... I think the final zone is pretty good having a lot of enemies because it's the final boss. It should be hard. But, man.
Gonna be interesting
Heist
doing it on
Battlegrounds.
Grandmaster. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. The other Heist Battlegrounds, they're reducing the health of the Death Tongue Cloisters, which are the acolytes you have to burn, because they have more health than the final boss. So they're reducing them down slightly. Reducing the frequency and number of combatants in certain waves of all boss fights. So all the boss fights will be getting a little bit less because they are a little hectic. And doing on Grandmaster is going to be kind of frustrating as it is. So they're just reducing that down a little bit. Hive runes now have the same health on all difficulties. Oh, I didn't know they had different health. Thinning out the fallen ship mines in the moon version. That's probably for the best. New Meta Patrol. Increase the spawn rate of the Vex Strike Force event in the Vex.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah,
So it's no
because right now
longer
it spawns
rare.
like once every 6 days.
Wasn't there like a lost sector that, like, I'm talking about like old back, like maybe 1 year ago, where it was like rare, and they had to fix that as well? It sounds familiar. It was another thing like that.
But yeah, the Vex Strike Force event, they're going to increase the spawn rate of that because as it stands, it just never spawns. You can be there for 20 minutes and it won't spawn. And it's like,
And that could be a good spot for exotic grinding instead of lost sectors.
They actually said they're changing the exotic drop on that as well. Partition activities are replayable each week after you earn your initial pinnacle reward. Reduce the rate of red bar enemies are replaced by tougher orange enemies. So you
Wait. So what about partition
spammy of orange
again?
bars. The partition activity that you can do each week for a pinnacle, after you get the pinnacle, you can then replay the activity.
Oh, I was wondering about that. Okay.
And reduce the spawn rate of turrets, specifically in Amisa Park, which during one of the activities, you know, it spawns just a ridiculous amount of turrets.
Oh yeah, that where it just shreds you.
Yeah, where they just shred. They said that they're happy with where Threshers are now because while they did reduce the health of Threshers and some of their damage, or no, they didn't reduce the health. They reduced the damage of Threshers a bit.
Yeah,
they
the
did say
output.
Threshers were a little too much, but they want Threshers to still be a threat because you shouldn't just ignore them.
Yep.
And they're like, you can destroy them. Do that. Like, think about it. Have to try. We're not going to reduce it anymore.
Well, I mean, on our Grandmaster runs, you know, we especially for Arms Dealer before the change. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Which is what they want. They want you to think of them as being a threat. They don't want you to ignore it. They did say one of the things they're doing about Vex Strike Force is, you know, it has a guaranteed exotic drop. It will now force an exotic you have not unlocked.
Ooh.
So if you are missing one, it is now the most efficient way, assuming you can get into the activity. I don't know how often it's going to spawn now, but if you can see it on this timer coming up, then if you are missing an exotic, it will force guarantee that exotic.
Nice.
So for newer players who are missing things, like again, if you're never unlocked a necrotic grip, you can run Strike Force and it's more likely to drop you necrotic grip than anything else.
Very cool.
Certain patrol to be easier to complete. Terminal overload. Director node now more reliably matchmakes you with players that are already participating in it. Because sometimes you spawn into terminal overload and there's like no one there, and you're like, I thought this was supposed to spawn me into an active instance.
Yeah.
They're gonna push that a little more.
Okay.
Which I gotta say, I love that feature that they added in here in the Leviathan. I love it.
Yes. I agree.
It's what we always needed for back in the day with the Mars thing that we had. I forget what it's called. Because this activity started on Mars back in year 1. And it was a major pain point because they would have this activity that would spawn, and it was so hard that it took like a 6 to 9 person team to do it. But because it's patrol, at most you could get 3 on your team, and so you would have to like do all this mess of trying to get extinction protocol.
Speaking of which, Ed just posted, just spent the last 4 hours in Lost Sectors trying to get my Warlock the last chess piece.
No.
All of them but one I needed.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. So, yeah, ever since they added that feature, though, where it forces you to spawn into instances that are already active, I love that. Because that's the big issue we've been having for years with these, like, patrol event activities that just take larger parties. It's like, I like it, but, bruh, trying to get a group of people here to do it is so frustrating. And now you can just be like, oh, I want to go do terminal overload. Load into an instance where it's already active. And hopefully their update there makes it more reliably to put you in an instance that's active.
Yep.
Lost Sectors, they're happy with the difficulty of them. Threshers, they're happy with the difficulty of them. Vanguard scoring and reputations getting some slight adjustments.
Why? I feel like it's fine.
Take a pass at low map with maps with low score multipliers.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Hold on. Specifically, Guardian, to make sure everything feels better, specifically Guardian rank Nightfall scoring objectives and Legend Dare of Eternity bounties.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're doing a general Vanguard activity, so like Dares of Eternity you're asking about. They're just adjusting the modifiers for certain activities and maps.
Nice.
So that you can more consistently, on higher difficulties, get those higher scores. Add a throttle to prevent certain exploits from as an optimal square strategy. So if you just try to farm revives, it will throttle you doing that.
Oh, okay.
Which is good because you shouldn't be.
Yeah, you don't need to be doing
exploiting
that.
The game.
Yeah.
And reduce exploits, but also give us better
ways
chances
to
of
get
getting
it.
the thing done, you know.
Yeah.
Exotic armor drop rate. You should have to place test builds on. You should have a place to test your build against solo endgame content, and you should have a place to acquire new rolls of exotic armor. That was their goal with Lost Sectors. They've had some challenges, and mostly the fact that there's more in there and trying to get shit. So, increased drop rates on both activities, which they increased by 2%. Woo, good job. They said we want to be careful about raising the drop rate too much
Mm-hmm.
at a time when the activity itself will be getting easier and easier, especially in light of other changes coming. Once most of the player base completes their yearly power climb, we will again reevaluate. Vex Strike Force, yep, I already mentioned that. Coming in Season 21, build crafting updates. We're getting 2 new mods because there was some complaint about how they removed some of the hyper-focus stuff, where it was mods that allowed you to really focus on one particular style of play. They removed all that kind of stuff to give us more generic mods.
Okay.
And there's a lot of complaint about that, and they said that's something they're looking into updating. 2 new mods they can tell you right now that they're adding in next season is going to be Powerful Attraction. So when using your class ability, you collect all orbs of power within a radius determined by the number of copies of the mod you have.
Ooh.
So this is a replacement for the Seeking Wells.
Seeking Wells. That's cool.
The radius increases with the more copies of mods you have. So using your class ability will grab nearby orbs for you, which is good because one of the complaints right now is that most of the orbs you generate are
where
the
the enemies. Yeah, where the enemies are.
And so it's like I don't want to run in there to get the orbs to get my armor charge to get my build running. So
is it? Did they specify where it's going to be at, or is it just going to be in general?
Nope.
Okay.
They did not mention where it is, what kind of armor piece it's going to be in. But it's a good change though, because this is something we need, right? Because they even said one of the big complaints is, like you said, I don't want to walk into a group of enemies where all the orbs are just to die, so I can get my build going.
Delta, are you there?
I am. I'm back.
There are 2 dire bears mating. Did you turn them on?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I'm seeing hearts and I'm not seeing Delta moving. All right.
We come back next Wednesday and we have 500 dire bears.
Another cool mod that they're adding in, because like I said, they're adding 2 big ones, is called Elemental Charges. Collecting the subclass collectible associated with your damage type, so Fire Sprite, Ionic Trace, Stasis Shard, Void Breach, has an escalating chance to grant you a stack of armor charge. So if you're running a build that's generating a lot of Ionic Traces or Fire Sprites, you can collect those, and
so sort of like the Stasis Shards
chance
build.
To get an armor charge going.
It's like a Stasis Shard build.
Yes.
That's
so
cool.
Grabbing just a bunch of them it's not 1-for-1, but it's a stacking chance. So say the first one has a 10% chance, the next one will have a 20, the next one will have a 30%.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's just a free way to get armor charge from using your abilities. Tuned differently for each collectible to account for the differences in the frequency and volume of creating them. So ones that are easier to make, like Stasis Shards, are really easy to make. They'll probably have a lower chance compared to Fire Sprites, which have a much longer cooldown on collecting them.
I feel like the Void Sprite, the Void version, is a longer compared to Solar.
I find in my experience, the Void Breach and the Fire Sprite are about the same. Ionic Traces you can make constantly. Stasis you can make constantly, and destroying a Tangle will also count for strand.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Shoot to Loot's getting an update where you can shoot orbs of power to grab them.
Okay.
So
I mean,
that's and they're going to also make it affect the class ability types, so Fire Sprite, Stasis Shards, etc. But they don't have it ready yet. So in time, Shoot to Loot will also collect Stasis Shards. 3 new strand aspects coming in Season 21, 1 for each class to add some more build crafting options. They don't go into detail what they are though. They just let us know. Fletchet Storm, Threader, Spectre, and the Wanderer. Artifact perk refunds. Oh, this was cool. Something they wanted to happen at Lightfall, but they just didn't have it ready because issues. Instead of needing to, because the changes to the artifact where now you just get 12 points.
Yep.
That's it. But you can reset for free.
Unlimited.
Right. So one thing that they're going to do is they're going to make it where you can refund one specific perk instead of resetting the entire thing.
Nice. Okay.
Right. So if you can set up your generic build and then you can say, oh, I use these 3 if I'm running solar, but I'm running these 3 for my void build. You can just swap those 3 back and forth without resetting your entire thing.
Yep, that's handy.
Ritual schedule. Since we won't have a power raise for any type in season 21, we can run trials early. We can run trials earlier than usual. So trials will be in the playlist earlier because normally, you know, trials doesn't go live for the first month to give people a chance to level up. There is no level up grinds, so trials will be active earlier in the season.
So that means we're going to be so 1810 is going to, until new DLC, 1810 is going to be it.
I don't know if it's only going to be 1810. There may be an increase later on.
Okay.
I just know what I've read so far, which is there's not planned to be any power increase of any kinds. But again, the power grind at this point isn't serving any purpose, really, outside of gating you from Grandmaster and Trials. They physically don't play Trials in the first month and a half of the season because they need people to level up. And it's just gating Grandmasters, and Grandmasters are already hard. Like, just leave the power cap where it is and let us grind the artifact. Done. Without a seasonal power climb, requirement level changes we added in 19, we believe we can successfully launch Grandmasters earlier as well. Woohoo!
Okay.
This is only for the weekly Grandmaster. Conquer Guilding Node is still planned to be later. Oh, so what they're saying is because there's no level change, what they're going to do is they're going to add the weekly Rotator Grandmaster node. They're going to activate that earlier, but if you
can't
want
do
to
all of them.
You cannot have free reign until week 7.
Okay.
So if you would like to try to get Conquer early, you can do each one each week as it's released, or you can just wait until the
So
node
mixing
comes
the
out.
old with the new together.
Yeah, a little bit. Now, I don't know how early they're going to release Grandmasters, though. This just says earlier. Since Grandmasters release week 7 and there's 6 Grandmasters, if they release it week 4, you're only going to get ahead of 3, right?
Yeah.
But so depends on how early they mean to release it. We're hoping this can be an ongoing change. If it's a week where no raid is launching, no Iron Banner is launching, and no significant power climb is introduced, we can run Trials of Osiris as early as possible. Cool.
Good for sheep and tide.
Yep. So basically, because there's no power level grind after this, they can readjust their schedule for Trials, Iron Banner, and Grandmasters. Which is good for everyone. They talk about the exotic decoding focusing system, requiring resources. 2 tiers of it. The lower tier gives you it by expansion. The higher tier gives it to you by specific exotic. The only issue that I see with it is the rate at which you are able to acquire exotic engrams and exotic suffers and ascendant shards will be the gatekeep for that, which we'll see how it plays out. They may have to do more work on that. More to come. We are upgrading more than 15 of our lower performing exotic armors and rolling out balance changes to several others. So there's going to be a big exotic update coming in. Exciting news for players who enjoy improving their raid and dungeon exotic drop chance through triumphs. So they're probably going to be expanding upon that, which is great. I love it. I love the idea. I just wish the exotics would still actually drop.
I love you.
Taking a pass at team unfriendly Vanguard bounties requiring specific weapons or ability kills. So they're going to be adjusting some bounty requirements. And that's it.
Okay.
So, an interesting thing. Some of it, good. Some of it, eh. I am glad that they are responding to community feedback so quickly. Historically, they wait 6+ months to a year to even think about talking about the things the community is talking about. So it makes me happy that even if they're not giving great answers, they're at least saying, hey, we see there's some pain points. Here's some things we can do now. Here's some ideas of things that'll come in the future. So that is, I like communication, you know? I love it. I love when they communicate.
How's it going, Taco? Oh, we're good. Hafeng was just giving us a rundown of what's to come in Destiny. Exciting stuff. And playing some Ark. You tired?
So is there anything else we want to do tonight?
Nothing is coming to mind, to be honest.
One thing you could consider, I know this is something you haven't thought of before, but you could try breeding more Quetzals.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We'll get on that.
It is a bad idea. Shut up. Oh, right. I was supposed to finish this order. I used all of my gray paint in fixing my boat today, so I need to order more gray paint.
Yeah, so Delta, for the industrial district, we have our forge, we have our tunnel. What else do we need? Like chem bench area, or are we keeping that with the honey?
Right now I'm finding an Alpha Carno.
Oh.
And
you good? Do you need help?
I might need.
Where are you?
Just sacrifice some Quetzals to him.
Where you at?
Oh, got him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Did you have your chippy on you?
I did.
Nice. You got some extra levels.
I think he was like a 210. Alright, sorry, what were you asking?
Anything else in the industrial district? Because you're asking what else can we do? I'm like, well, I don't know what buildings we need still. For the industrial. Because if we are pretty much set on for the industrial, we can move on to the social district. You know, start building like here our main hall, so when people come visit, you know.
Yeah. What's gonna be in the building behind the? Here, let me come back real quick. Behind the industrial forge, is that gonna just have like the chem bench and grinder and all?
It could be. Could be.
Because nothing else is really that big.
Mm-hmm.
We could put the yeah, like a chem bench over there. The grinder. I feel like I'm missing something. Fabricator.
Okay.
Probably put that over there.
Oh, and we can also put our cryopods. I have a very cool and this is not my original idea, but I have a fun idea for cryopods.
Ooh, nice.
And having this type of layouts that we have with the high foundations should be able to work pretty well.
Ah, cool.
At this point, when you were flying down, I was like, this is like a runway. We should have runway lights in the center, like yellow and then white on the edges. I think Frenzy would have a blast trying to make a literal runway with his lights.
Right? That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Has like arrows pointing and then like have D1 pointing arrow to the...
Do not give him that idea, because then he'll put the runway on top of my base so that all I ever hear is airplanes. I'm like, dude. Alright guys, well I'm gonna hop out, so y'all have a good night.
You have a good night.
Yeah, he took me down to like less or a little less than half health.
Crazy.
It was nice that I had the ice steel, so it slowed him down a little bit. But then I was like got worried some because I was out of stam, so I couldn't really fly away.
Yep, but shows our road is wide enough for 2 wyverns. Then a little bit more room. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. See? And we're not even on the main edge right there, so.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That is cool.
And progressing pretty good. I'm thinking for this little area right there, we could like make some like type pillars and put a roof just so that it doesn't look like an exposed area, you know? But it's like more open. We'll just have pillars on the corners and then just a little. Huh?
Okay. I was actually thinking about putting some kind of roof on that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just put pillars on the corners right there, and then on the top it is like a simplified roof. So it's like an open coop or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's on my list to do.
Walls. I would say maybe next week, after we take on the Ice Queen, we can start expanding, I think, behind us. So we can start making out the perimeter of our wall, I would say.
Okay. Cool.
So I would say, yeah, pretty much to where that main rock is. So we'll have more room to build something, and then we'll put the large behemoth gates and just start building walls around. So we just do it like a on the angle first where the green industrial area is, and then we'll slowly wrap our way around.
Cool.
But it's going it's actually much better than I was expecting.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about our what is it? The fortress part of it. Not sure if we're gonna be able to do that side of it. With the,
yeah. We'll see what that is all about. If not, we'll have to adapt. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. We'll just make it on top of everything.
Yeah. Just have a massive, like, second floor city that's floating. It's like, yeah. Like, we needed more things in our project.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I like this platform a lot. It gives a lot more room for people to land and do stuff.
Oh yeah. I have some ideas I want to try. I'll mess with them between now and next Wednesday.
Okay.
For expanding the social area.
Sounds good. Because we definitely will need a lot of thatch, because that's a pretty big drop off right there.
Yeah.
So
it didn't look that bad when it was all like the or the base area, but then we start building it up to one level. Like, yeah, that's a lot. Or actually, let me try this while you're here. Has to grab 2 of those.
Am I following you?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go drop down here.
That's an intimidating wall right there. Just looking
All
up.
right. Okay, need a pencil.
Oh.
That. Removed it.
What was that?
You removed the ceiling?
Oh yeah, I did. Was it
Oh,
placed right where you wanted it?
yeah, I
Oh,
wanted it
my
there.
bad.
That's okay.
I thought it was like one level lower than what it was supposed to be.
Is my thought is something like that. Obviously, it needs to. I want to do it off the ceiling, but that way we might. I'm wondering if that's going to work. You do a pillar, a ceiling, and then you can do like 2 foundations. What I can do, I can test it. I can actually make a small section and then move some of my bears.
Problem is, look. Yeah, that might be an issue because see how it's like on the corner of that?
Oh, it's not. It's not snapped to a. Do that. You want to go in the center? Oh. I do not. Let me make some thatch.
If you want in the center, you'll need the normal ones, not the S plus ones.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Notch. Let's just test it. Nope.
Oh,
No. That was bad. That's okay. I can fix it. I'll adjust it later. Can you put it on top of that ceiling there?
yeah, let me see.
So obviously, like where this is, I would not use a 5 high because then you can see the top of it. But I would stack like 4, and then you think that's should work. It would save a ton of resources. And then we put like walls on the sides surrounding.
So let me see here. Demolish that. Was that as plus?
Yes. The thatch foundation.
Hang on. Okay.
Pretty good.
I think that should work. Yeah.
Cool. And have like a double layer of foundation. I would think it should help
Prevent these.
prevent it from clipping through.
Yeah. I
And
think
worst
that'll
case, we could put a door down below, and we could always like access just in
Welcome
case.
to our massive basement, the labyrinth.
Right.
We put walls every other. It's like
Right.
if you fall in, good luck.
Right. Good thing it's not Minecraft.
Yeah, I think
But
that.
yeah,
I think that should
yeah.
work.
Not tonight, but I'll make a small section. And I'll put like some of the bears on it and breed them, and because the babies tend to fall through the cracks more. And then I'll log out, log back in, and test and see if it
works.
does its foundationing abilities.
Yep. That works. Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to end the stream. All right. So for anyone who's watching the stream, I thank you for coming out and watching. I'm going to stop at about 10 minutes early right now. I think we've wrapped up. So thanks again. And I'll see you on Saturday for